What's up? What's up? Thursday night, almost Friday. Almost Friday. Thank goodness. Thank goodness it's almost Friday. Episode 21. Cowboy Preacher is not here today. And let me just say, Cowboy Preacher is not here today, and he always brags about how he's a full grown man. But you know why Cowboy Preacher is not here today? Cause he had to go with mama and babysit some cats. Now they would say that they're my nephew, and I swear my sister is not a blue-haired cat lady. She does not have blue hair. She has a normal mind and not deranged. Anyway, but Cowboy Preacher is babysitting cats tonight. Yeah, I just had to throw that in there because yeah, that's how I do things. As you can see, got got a new little something going on. Got the Boonies blue footed booby uh in the background. And I'll introduce the fox squirrel in a little bit. Yeah, I wanted to say all our sponsors again, Cabbageshack Artworks. I know there's still some people hurting with the hurricane. Got some hurricane stuff, but Cabbageshack Artworks, has some hats. Uh, the little logo up on the right is on two of the hats, Richardson's and a dad hat, distressed hat. I know like some of y'all like that. Anyway, got a couple art pieces. I got about 5 art pieces sitting here ready for me to paint to finish up, and I just hadn't done it. Anyway, yeah, go check that out. Powercore Rods, our original Kraken Jigz sucks to be a fish. He's in the background. Um, let's see who else we got. Uh, Southern Sass. Any of you ladies need some good makeup and good for your skin? Go check her out. Codes are listed below. Um, anyway, I wanted to let y'all see some the shout outs always Okeechobee Rustic Company. I just had the lantern tonight. Still pumpkin size season. We ain't got the Thanksgiving. That is the month right now. So anyway, go check her out. Um, we got the Defender, the Eco X gear. The website's listed below. You'll see that in a little bit. I got to introduce Mr. Bones. He been jamming out all day, and let's see. And we got Jay French. He's listed below. I just listed his TikTok. Um, that's where you can go find his merch and everything, and I'll explain that a little bit later and why I'm wearing what I'm wearing tonight. Wanted to support him. He came out with that song a long time ago, and that Joker being shadow campaigned and everything. Just crazy because he's trying to end racism. All his merch is, and if you read all the words of the song, the lyrics, they're great. So I wanted to support the black white canceled out. Just what it's about. So is that not gonna do it?
Don't call me
Here we
black
go.
no more. Call me American. Call me American. That shit is making us racist. That shit is arrogant. That shit is arrogant. Don't call him white no more. Call him American. Call him American. American. That shit is making us racist. That shit is arrogant. That shit is.
Yeah, that's what I got. The hoodie. Hope he's watching. So let's get into it a little bit. What's up, Mr. Morris? I see you. Hello. Yeah, so I'm gonna introduce my guests, and I'm gonna introduce the guests, And first we have, and hold on, because man, he been crazy all day. So oh. Oh, he's listening to little Jay French. What? Mr. Bones, he got that Defender. Look at that. What's up, Mr. Bones? How you doing? Yeah, he got that Defender. Boy, that thing be hitting. Okay. Appreciate you right now. How you doing tonight, Bones? All right. Let's introduce our guy in the back. That's we call him Rocky. If y'all didn't know, R.I.P. Peanut, and I forget the raccoon's name, his buddy. But right here we got Rocky. That's Peanut's uncle. He's here hanging out. That is thanks to the bearded weirdo or Mr. Morris. I finally got him up in the new stage, Fred. All right, thanks for that, Fred, the raccoon. Kind of hard to believe that a squirrel and a raccoon took us across the finish line Tuesday night, but yeah. So anyway, so Mr. Bones, how you been good? You jamming out? I appreciate you bringing that Eco X gear. That's that new camo one. Let me see. Yeah, see that? Yeah, he got the red, white, and blue uh LED going. So yeah. So first, I put on the description is the aftermath, and I don't know if it's crazier than 2016 or what. It's just yeah, it is a little crazy. But first, I want to say I have to apologize. Have to apologize to the new Floridians that moved down here. And I'm gonna be honest. I, you know, when everybody was saying California and New York people were moving here, I mean, where I live is mainly everybody from Miami leaving and coming up here because I live in the middle and it's small town. Anyway, I want to apologize because my first thought was don't bring what you left down to Florida and mess everything up. And my first thinking was that's what was going to happen. And I want to say, uh, thank, thanks, Don. Yeah. Um, I just want to say I was wrong. And I want to say that Florida kicked some butt. And along with the rest of the country, it looked like everybody was tired of what has been going on the last 4 years. And I think it sent a message. Of course, we'll get into why it's all y'all's fault or my fault, y'all's fault, ones that voted wrong, that are not educated enough to do that. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to apologize that I was wrong about that. Hey, Mr. Morris, one of the shout outs I forgot that I put down is listed below. There's a new product that U.S. Kayak Fishing magazine. I'm trying to get him on, talk his magazine and how he got started in it. But he had done a little video about this new coffee, which Mr. Morris, I know you. I don't think you could. I think if they cut you open, you're just gonna drain out coffee. That's about it. But what's up, Clayton? What's up, homie? So he did a little video, and I said, you know what? I gotta try it, but I have no way on the road to be heating. I mean, there is a way, but to be heating water up so I can use this. So I thought, well, let me try it cold brew style, and I hate cold brew. So what I did was and I just tasted it, and even just tasting it, it's got a little sweetness to it, but it's a dark roast. It's concentrated, and it's made from coffee extract, and it's concentrated in an aluminum tube. It's in a tube. It's called No Normal Coffee, and I will tell you, I probably use it wrong, but where I hated cold brew, I love it now. I love mixing this up. So what I did is I got me I'll do a video on it, but I got sugar-free chocolate creamer powder, and I got a little bit of honey. And I do about 12 ounces because it says the 5 grams. This is all metric, but 5 grams and 100 milliliters of water. Well, 100 milliliters of water is like 4 ounces. So 1 tablespoon in every 4 ounces. So I do like 3 squirts, put my powder in, my creamer in, and then put the honey in, shake it up in my GNC meal replacement bottle. And let me tell you, gives you some energy. It tastes good. And yeah, if I ain't got time to stop by get coffee in the morning, I mix this up while I'm going down the road, and it's good. It's called No Normal Coffee. And I think I listed their Instagram. Is we are no normal is what they are on Instagram, and then you can find their website from there. But and I might have put their website. Anyway, I got my apology out of the way to the new Floridians. Thank you. Um, Wanted to get that out of the way, and yeah, Cowboy Preacher had to pipe in. Of course, he already missed me ragging on him about being a full grown man and um, babysitting cats tonight, but I'm not going to go there anymore. And he said Mr. Bones has got no loyalty. Mr. Bones likes the Cabbageshack over here in the new setup, and he gets to hold the Defender. So that's why he left you. We'll see if we can't run down his uncle or cousin, maybe get him on. So anyway, all right. So I wanted to. I did a little quick little video um, for next week. I got some good guests coming on. The first one, her name is Brooke. Uh, Hold on. I uh oh, I have it on the thing, and I'll post it. But Brooke is has Holly Hill Designs. It's a flower shop, but she has a great story with adoption, and their family's just great. I love them, and we are going to do it from the flower shop in Sebring Tuesday night. And then I have James from Drave USA coming on, and he is going to be in Brazil and hop on and talk, just growing up and Drave USA starting that, and then talk about family. My man is making sure they are helping with the replacing. Um, they got 4, so they're helping with the country and having some kids. So anyway, it's gonna be good to talk to him and talk about all he does and what his wife does, and yeah. So I got a full week next week with that. Don't know yet, but I think tomorrow night with Two Guys One Doc, I think we're going to talk about. I want to talk about the Second Amendment that was in Florida on the right to fish, and some things I heard that me and my buddies talked about. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, because of the wording of it. Yes, it's constitutional and it's individual rights, but the wording, you're like, but you still got to follow certain things. So anyway, just something I had heard. I want to try to track that down, see if we can get an answer from FWC. Because I was just curious. I voted yes on it, but anyway. All right, so uh, I'm gonna take just some people sent me some group stuff, and I'm gonna be all over the place with this tonight because it's just crazy to me, and it's sad at the same time that people have I will say just willfully uninformed. They willfully do not care if they're informed or not. They're gonna um, listen to. They've been lied to so long that I don't know if they don't want to admit that they're wrong or they have just got it in their mind. And one of the issues that wasn't even on the exit polls wasn't on anybody's mind. One thing that I saw was there was two women's issues: abortion and biological males in women's sports. Well, guess which one won? The abortion thing was not on anybody's mind. It was more of that and the economy. But anyway, there's a couple things, and I'm not going to stay long on abortion. Just some things that just disturb me. Let me turn this off because people be liking stuff and it's loud. So I had somebody sent me some uh oh, how a group text, and just the last part. This is what amazes me, and why I say people believe lies. So I'm gonna read. This is just from one girl. Um, she was like, "I cannot believe I woke up to Florida with a 6-week abortion ban. My sisters are scared." And I'm thinking, scared of what? I don't understand. Is it? I mean, it's like nobody listens, and even Kamala said that people voted to take women's rights away. What right? ri- I don't know if people don't understand what Roe v. Wade. Even the great Democrat Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she didn't agree with it being in the federal government, that they shouldn't be making the decisions. All it did was go to states. Nobody's banned. There might be one or two, but nobody's banned abortion. So um, the response from the person that sent it to me, well, one, that's the one subject that you picked. So why don't you tell them don't be hoes, or why don't you tell them to move to New York? I, anyway, I mean, y'all do understand that all it did was go to the states, and whatever states you're living in, that determines on the abortion. They have told these ladies that Trump's going to do a federal abortion ban. He can't. It's in the states. It went to the states. And I'm getting around to this ignorance because of how some interactions I've had on X, and I do not interact, but I could not help myself on a couple of them. But you know, I mean, even Kansas is 22 weeks. So you have 22. So in Florida, you have 6 weeks to decide if you want to kill your baby or not. That's what it comes down to. Once you get past the 6 weeks, you can't. So if you want to take, you want to go to full term, you just need to move. If you're that demonic, I'll say it out loud. I don't care what you think. I could care less what y'all think. It just it boggles my mind how I'm gonna say the hard R, retarded these people have acted the last 4 years, and the stuff I've seen since the election. Personally, I think everybody's an actor and wants clickbaits and all that, and I think it's fake crime because us uneducated people, I guarantee you, if you went to the hills of Appalachian, where all this destruction has happened from Helene, I guarantee you, if you interviewed them, they would know more about policies and what's going on in the world than these educated people. They call themselves educated. I guarantee you, they don't know nothing, and it's just amazing to be that stupid and walking around. I just and I know I jumped on the abortion because they've been so stupid and listening to these people. I mean, they got these women so scared that they think that the federal government, one, I don't I guarantee you most people that work for a living, the middle class people, they don't want the government in their life. I don't know about you. I don't. I'd rather have more money. I think they should give us all our money and make a high sales tax. So when you go pay for something, you pay a flat rate, but you get all your money and then you can decide to go buy something. That's my opinion. That's the way it should be across the board. Uh, but instead, we're getting taxed when we get our money. Then we get taxed when we go buy something. Then we get taxed when, I mean, anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't know if my screen share is going to work tonight. I thought it'd be working in my headphones, but it's not. So I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it. Let me but before I get into you uneducated people, these are just you know what? I'm gonna uh how I was saying what I have next week. I did a little video. Let me just play it real quick, and I'll play it at the end too. But let me just play it real quick.
That's my team. That's my team. Loyalty over everything. That's my team. That's my team. From the bottom where we grinding. That's my team. That's my team.
James
To the
and
top
his
where we
four.
shining. That's my team. That's my team.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll play that at the end, and so y'all look forward to that next week. Um. What did Clayton say? Oh yeah, it's several decades. I know, but it started in '08. It started in '08. I mean, it's been a long time, but it started in '08. Also, I do want to shout out. Me and Cowboy Preacher did a thing on uh church, people of faith, Christians, Catholics, gun owners, and hunters. The majority of people that said they weren't going to vote and all that. I would just say I believe they stepped up. And shout out to the Amish for finally bringing them buggies into town and voting. I heard that Scott Pressler's the dude. I should have put him in just to shout him out. But Scott Pressler registered 180,000 Amish. And I think did they say I think Donald Trump won Pennsylvania by 170,000 votes. So the Amish came through. They were fed up with it, even though they don't really use power tools really, and kind of off the grid. But I think that that lumber was costing them a little bit. So And I think regulations on milking cows and all that got to them too. But anyway, that was just crazy. Um, so my interaction, I didn't throw this up there. I'm just gonna read you. Um, I thought it was hilarious, and I thought my statement was hilarious. And if y'all don't like it, I don't care. I do want to read one thing from Scott Adams. If y'all don't know who Scott Adams is, he is the Dilbert cartoonist. I think that's right, Dilbert. Anyway, he got he got canceled because of one thing he said or whatever. Anyway, but he said Tuesday, he said, today is a contest between the people who think the news is real and those who know it is not. And that's a pretty much a true statement. So anyway, I just thought that was funny. So here's my and she never commented, which I wouldn't have thought she would, because if I went to that tweet and started reading everybody's comments, she commented like on the first two. After that, she got lit up. So her name is Ali Samarco. She was a Republican. Now she is a Democrat strategist. You know that because that sounds educational. So her comment was, white men without college degrees are going to ruin this country. Well, my smart butt said, well, white women with college degrees almost did. You're welcome. Glad I could help. I know, Bones. That was pretty funny, and I don't care. I kept it cordial. That's just crazy. But this is how I do have. If the screen share works, I do have. You know, it went from blaming this one to this one to this one. Oh, black men, Hispanic men, y'all got in there too. Y'all just got blamed for it the other day. And Al Sharpton, he was agreeing with the white dude, Joe Scarborough, that's an idiot and a douche. Um, but this is how they see us regular working people. This is a lady with a PhD. And just from near the end of it, I'm guessing her PhD is in education, you know, kind of like Dr. Jill. They think she's a medical doctor, even though she is an educational doctorate. Anyway, so this is how these people see you. And understand, all you that might be listening, might not, you know, it's not going to bother me. But those that are listening that watch the MSM, that's mainstream media, that would be your CNN, NBC, ABC, CBS. The worst one for lying every day, all the time, is MSNBC. Joe Scarborough, Mika, Joey Reid, the worst. Um, what's Van Jones? Of course, he's on CNN as a dramatic dude right there. Dramatic. Soy beta. I mean, they play. He says it's soft, and it makes me want to throw up. But anyway, so this is from Susanna Smith, PhD. There is a reason why educated people vote blue. What we're seeing is the uneducated population of America holding the rest of the country hostage. This is why there's such a push to weaken education, ban books, and outlaw the teaching of Black history by the Republican Party. Oh, my Lord, lady. Oh, I refrained from answering that because I was going to get ugly with it. Yeah, it's just amazing. This is how, and when I talked about Joe Scarborough, Joey Reid, Joey Reid's the lowest paying one at MSNBC. She talks like she's from the streets, and she went to private school, had a mother, father, and makes $4 million a year. She's the lowest paid. Joe Scarborough, and it may be a little off, but I thought I saw he makes $30 million a year, and gonna try to tell you how you need to vote and let the government tell you how to do stuff. It's amazing. Amazing. All right. So I got some funny stuff too in here. The guy's name is Stephen Hill something on X. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna see if this works. If anybody's watching, give me a thumbs up if you're able to hear this when I this is one of the meltdowns, and you, my black brothers and sisters, and my Dominicans and Cubans, and yeah, you're in there at the end getting blamed, but it's blamed on white women, then racism. Yeah, everybody's racist. White supremacy and misogyny. Y'all know what misogyny is. That layman's term, woman hater. Woman hater. So I'm gonna try this. Somebody give me a thumbs up if you're able to hear it. If not, I'll turn it off. But let me see if I can get. Hold on. Can you hear it? Anybody? Van Jones. Anybody give me a thumbs up if you can hear that? There are African American women who know a little bit about being talked down to, know a little bit about having their economic dreams crushed, who tried to dream a big dream over the past. Oh, crap. Enough to get enough white women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman. This will be the second. Hold on. That white women in this country have. All right, so that sucks. I don't know why it's not working. Man, that sucks. Crap. Well, better. I know you can hear me. It's just I don't know why it's not switching over. It's never done that. It is usually if I can hear it in my headphones, it's working, but it's not, and that sucks because there's some crazy. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, probably not. I'd have to download it. That sucks. So mad. Cause that one was no, it's not gonna do it. Well, maybe. Hold on. Let me see if I can download it. No, I'll tell you what. Let me. No, that is on my. Yeah, that sucks. Cause yeah, I was gonna play this. It's probably. Because they're like pocketbook issues matter more than if a woman in Alabama is able to get. They're going to do worse under a Trump administration. Only people just representing the millionaires and the billionaires. And finally, we talk a lot about these different demographics and these assumptions of where they're going to go. Latinos in Texas, a district that's 97% Latino, went 75 percentage points for Donald Trump. Why? Misogyny. It's on the border. It's a border. It's on their doorstep. So they were begging people. So, all right, I'm gonna throw this up there. Maybe y'all can see this. So she had said, the one lady over on the right here, she was talking about the border, the people that live on the border. So she says a district that's 97% Latino, 97% Latino on the border in a town, 75% points went to Donald Trump. She says, why? Sonny Halston, Miss Puerto Rican, I think she's Puerto Rican, I don't know. She says misogyny. And the girl goes, no, it's on the border. The border crisis is on their doorstep, and they were begging people to care about it for years. Sonny Halston, misogyny. And when I'm like, misogyny is sexism. That's what that was. If you're a Latino who voted for Trump, you're sexist, according to Sonny Halston. These people are nuts. These people are nuts. Let me see if I can find something else and where I can read it, because I am so mad. That guy, I do have him. I'll show his in a second. Is on abortion. Yeah, amazing that Special Counsel Jack Smith talks with DOJ about ending Trump cases. So, one thing, I don't know if y'all have heard, did y'all see where Hamas, I thought it was a fake story. Hamas said they're going to end everything right now, even before Trump gets in. Putin's already said that he came out and said, I'm not doing away with the US dollar, and we're going to he said there's already talks being done right now. Japan's already reached out. Trump's already got peace from Hamas without even taking office. And there's a lot more stuff. I didn't get all that info, but it's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, so this is one. This was, I thought, was hilarious. And it's about abortion. This guy makes some sense. But have y'all seen, and I didn't find them, and I couldn't find them. I saw one girl was yelling on the phone to her boyfriend or fiance, and her friends were there going, "Oh my gosh!" They were looking at her like, "You lost your mind." But she says, "No more. I'm not voting for you, or I'm breaking up with you," and just screaming at him because he voted for Trump. These people. So I'm gonna play this guy. This one's funny. This one will play. So this is pretty funny to me.
It's so ironic how liberal women and women who voted for Kamala are saying that for the next 4 years they're not going to sleep with another man. I find it so ironic because at least then you won't need an abortion. It took you Donald Trump to get in office for you to stop being a whore. See, things are already starting to change for the better.
Damn!
Oh, shit.
Emotional, damn it!
Oh, he said it out loud. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, but it's amazing that they've been, like I say again, they've been lied to, that somehow Donald Trump's going to wave a wand and going to do a federal abortion ban. These women are idiots. Educated, not educated, idiots. Idiots. And that's the reason why guys aren't that. It's sad too. Thank goodness for James with Drave USA. I mean, he's got kids, but this is why uh we need legal immigrants coming in to have babies, because the Western women is crazy. I wish I need to go do a stat on men going and finding wives from other countries because they have more traditional values, because Liberal white women are the problem. And what's so funny in the meltdowns that you didn't get to hear, y'all need to go look up Daily Caller on X and find the best meltdowns, mainly from MS. Joey Reid blames the white women. Well, what white women we talk about? You talk about the uneducated white women, conservatives didn't step up and vote, or we talk about liberal white women. So I don't know what anyway. Um, so this guy, I'm gonna see if because I may while we're talking, I'm almost done. The cat sitter kind of messed me up tonight, but uh, uh, uh here's one I found. This goes along with what the guy said that their abstinence. My best friend and her boyfriend agreed on abstinence if he won in case of anything. And this girl comments, love that for them. Takes a lot of discipline. Shitty that it has to be that way, but it is what it is. This is why guys aren't dating your dumb asses. Okay? Y'all gonna make me cuss on here. I don't like to cuss on here, but y'all are dumb. Dumb. Crazy dumb. Anyway, that was one tweet I seen. It's just so stupid. Uh so here's one from a guy called Kyle Garner on X. And yes, I was watching Timcast this morning from last night. We need to bring shaming back because everybody's been quiet for these 4 years because they didn't want to get canceled or fired from their job. We need to bring shaming back. Like one guy said, "Oh, why you slut shaming me?" Well, quit being a whore. That's what he said. He said that needs to be brought back. They need to be shamed, be ashamed, be embarrassed. Anyway, this guy says another thing that's clear tonight: rural America needs to be cut off from the urban provided socialism they say they hate. Force them to actually live their values for even 6 months. We've been far too coddling to people whose top value is hating others. That guy, he probably sits to pee, or he throws his fishing rod and holds the spinning reel upside down or right side up, the wrong way. Of course, he probably doesn't even fish. Uh, let's see. Here's another one. R Self. What is his name? The ring around your anus. Okay. Well, this makes sense of how dumb he is. As a white male fighting oppression my whole adult life. Huh. I think this is the death of my empathy. How can I care about school shootings when the youth showed up to vote against gun control? How can I care about cops killing black people when black people showed up to vote for cops? How can I care about young girls denied health care for pregnancy gone wrong when her own mother voted against her rights? How can I care about immigrants in cages when Hispanics voted for mass deportation? Okay, the kids in cages crap, this is how uninformed, willfully uninformed, that was Obama shit. But anyway, let me continue. How can I care about genocide when Muslims voted for Zionists? How can I care about Jewish people when they vote for fascists? No one is coming for me. They never were. I was fighting for you, but I guess I won't bother anymore. What? And I did hear, and this is what's sad too. I heard the suicide hotline had to put people on hold yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday or the day before. Uh, Crazy. So let's break that down a little bit and say something about the Muslims. Shout out to Dearborn in Michigan. Holy crap. Dearborn went red. Of course, the whole state almost went red. But Dearborn, the Muslims came out in droves to vote. And I don't know if, again, like the segment we did on people of faith and not coming out to vote, could have been it that they actually read their Quran that day and said, you know what, I can't vote for this left wing nut communist. And she says she was, so don't say she didn't say it and she's not. She says she was a communist. And by the way, those of y'all that are willfully uninformed, um, a way forward. We're going. That was her slogan. We're a way forward. That is a communist slogan. Socialist and the head of the communism party in America or in a certain area of America. That is their slogan. A way forward. So anyway, shout out to the Muslims. I can't even. I mean, I talk slow anyway. I can't say I'm a alaikum or whatever it is. But shout out to y'all for coming out and voting for correctly because most of y'all want peace. And Hamas has already said they backing out now. They know what's coming. Anyway, that was I don't know if I ought to leave y'all with. Let me see if I have any more before I play this last video. Because my man, he made a music video of that. Oh, do I have that? You know what? I'm gonna disappear for a second, but let's talk about this real quick. Let me go back to this. Let me find it. Let me add an overlay. Where is it? Come on. Oh, where is it? Where is it? There it is. All right, I'm gonna add this because this has been going around today about the 2020 election and these mysterious 15 to 20 million Democrats that didn't vote in this election. I want y'all to look at this graph, okay? All right, you see this graph? This was so this was 16 here. This was Obama's last year, and this was this year. This was last year or the all right, so 2012, 2016, 2020, 2024. All these blue lines right there, 65 million, give or take. 65 million Democrats voted on the popular vote. This is just a popular vote. 2020. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Right there. I seen on Reddit. I don't know if I seen on Reddit. Reddit was going stupid. People were having meltdowns on Reddit. Guy said, maybe we did cheat in 2020. Oh, here it is. Damage Phantom 83 says, damn, y'all. Maybe we really did steal the election in 2020. And next guy says, I'm so effing embarrassed right now. This right here tells you that something shady went on. 65 million for 3 presidencies. This right here was 155 million. or what? No, it's total. No, total 155 million showed up to vote, where normally it was 139 million. No, 135, 130, 129. I think the most from 2012 to now, I think the most that showed up to vote was 129 million people. This was 155. Okay, just wanted to show y'all that. That's pretty much proof that something shady went on. Anyway, all right. So there's like 9 minutes left. I'm gonna play this one video. This guy is named Steve. Let me see if I can find him real quick because I want to make sure I get his name right. Steve. Steve. Steve Hill. Is it Hilton? Let me see. Let me see if this is him. Mike. Oh, yeah. Okay. Stephen Hilton. He is he's from California, love light and F the system. So y'all go follow him on X, but I'm gonna play. I downloaded it so I could play it. This girl was having a meltdown and he made a song out of it, and you Gen Xers, y'all will understand what it is. You ready? You ready, Bones? Here we go.
Lost faith in humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in humanity, this is your villain origin story. If you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands.
Why does that make me want to put that on repeat? Yeah, House of Pain. That's an underrated use of that song. Holy moly. That's hilarious. My man, I think I looked, he had 3.9 million views on that video. Oh, bless their hearts. I mean, I found some other ones and I was and the group text thing that I got sent, there's so much more in that group text and 4 little screenshots that it's sad when I talk with the person that gave it to me. Just it's sad and delusional. And basically, I don't know if I had that quote about education. Oh, yeah, I do. So Richard P. Feynman says, never confuse education with intelligence. You can have a PhD and still be an idiot. And right now, and the thing is, I understand education for as lawyers, doctors, people of service that have to have good minds and everything. But these ones that are lecturing us that they have a art degree or a sewing degree or a whatever listening to music degree, Afro studies degree. What service are you providing me with any of those? So they think just because they went to school and sat for 4 years and got educated. I'm 52 years old and I've been educated all my life. Read a lot of books and life in general, and you soak it in and keep your mouth shut and not always interrupt and just listen and learn goes a long way. My daddy, the cat sitter tonight, I'm gonna keep saying that. Yeah, he that was one of the lessons he told me when I first started working. He said, before you say anything, just listen to what they say and then come up with what but like in construction, whatever, that's where we've lost the generation with critical thinking, because in certain situations in construction and working cattle, all that, your thought process has to be quick. Tough skin, that's where you learn, get ragged on, and it doesn't bother you. What's crazy, it's just crazy because they have made it where words hurt them, where we were brought up, sticks and stones were the only things that hurt you. And you didn't care what anybody thought about you. I mean, you do to a point, but if you're standing up for your principles and what you believe in, and somebody is downing you for that, you should not care. You make your stand, and that's where you stand. And that's what these kids aren't being taught. That's what they haven't learned. Because, I mean, one, blame the parents because they coddle. And I mean, the best, I should have put that video on, the best, that Stacy Keach. Me and my dad laugh at that all the time. Stacy Keach commercial where the kid's fixing to put something in the light socket. And the mom goes, "Oh, no." He got, ho, 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 ho. Go on, do it. And the kid does it, shocks the crap out of him. He starts laughing and says, "You won't do that again, will you?" I had to learn my lessons a couple times. Hey, this is hot. Well, as a kid, I don't believe you. Burn your fingers. You don't do that again. So anyway, all right. This has been fun. Oh wow. I wiped out everything. So anyway, next week's gonna be good. I'm gonna be in the flower shop Tuesday night up in Sebring at Holly Hill Designs, which is gonna be fun. And then Thursday night we'll have Drave USA on. I'm gonna play that as we go out. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. The ones that did watch, appreciate y'all. Let me find my. Why can't I find it? Dadgummit. All right, let's play this.
That's my team, that's my team. Loyalty over everything, that's my team, that's my team. From the bottom where we grinding, that's my team, that's my team. To the top where we